Welcome to Wanderlust Hearts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. My name is Wanderlust Wren, and I am very excited to welcome you guys all to the very first introduction to the podcast. For those of you who aren't very familiar with me, I am an author, a publisher, and I am also a flight attendant. So, one of my biggest passions, obviously, is to bring all of the travel stories and guides and all sorts of amazing things to you guys as my readers. The point of this podcast is going to be to bring awareness to you guys, introduce you to some of my new products, my new books, my new stories. I'm constantly working on something new and really trying to get my brand out there. I'm very new at a lot of this. I've been learning a lot. I've been enrolled in a course that has taught me how to write and publish books. And I'm just very excited to share all of this with you guys and to build up that fan base and bring you guys some amazing content. So one of the things that really got me excited to get into this and to do podcasting is after I created an audiobook for my book named Unified Hearts. That was produced and it was narrated by Gretchen Weber. She's fantastic. I had a great time working with her. I met her through Audible, and that book is published on ACX or the Audible platform. And just working with her and just how professional she was, I was like, I could love to narrate some of my own books and be able to put a little bit of my own spin on the way that it's produced and bring you guys the live action stories and bonus content. And so I went ahead and bought my own recording equipment, which I'm still learning to use. So bear with me on that. But I've been having a blast, playing with it and learning new things, watching a bunch of YouTube videos, trying to really learn, the ins and outs of how to record, not only a podcast, but later to do some of my books myself, which I'm very excited about. I've really been getting into the audiobooks and into ACX. And for those of you who aren't very familiar with it, they're basically taking a book that is already published, so in this case, Kindle or paperback, and you turn it into an audiobook that people can listen to. And so just like podcasts, it gives you another platform to gain access to the books. Now, for those of you who have visited my website, which is wanderlust-wren.com, you'll notice all the different books that I've published. So I've done the travel guide for Italy, which is Sorrento, the Amalfi Coast. I've also done, I just recently actually released the guidebook for Thailand. I've also done a guide on how to become a flight attendant. And I've also done a family book called Unified Hearts, which is all about blended families and the different struggles that people go through during those change of family dynamics, which I think is very important. And, I found myself going through that when I got pregnant with my now fiance, and he's got a 6-year-old. So we had to kind of navigate those difficult waters of him not being the baby anymore and having that split household with a sister involved. So there's a lot that goes into that. And that book really meant a lot to me because it got me through some very difficult conversations. So a lot of these books are very personal to me. I do enjoy the travel guides and putting things together a lot more than writing, serious books such as the Unified Hearts. However, whatever screams to me at the time when I'm producing a book, if it's something that I need to research, I am more than happy to, put it all together into a book for you guys and kind of bring that information into one platform, one book where you don't have to just go out to the websites, visit 20 different websites, get your information. We can actually put it all in one place for you and let that be your guidebook for whatever the topic is, which is one of the greatest reasons why I love, now that I'm publishing books, I've just really become obsessed with it and I really enjoy that. So again, my goal for this podcast is to bring you guys a ton of different information. And so now that I've already gotten some books that are published on Amazon, the website is constantly being renewed with new information. I'm constantly writing books. I'm constantly researching things. And, it's kind of becoming a full-time job, to be honest. And I'm hoping that the income will come along with it because I really enjoy this a lot more. But one of the things that, I plan to do is to make a podcast that's specific for each book that really gets into what the book is about, why it was created, kind of the backstory. A lot of people really like to hear that stuff. So that's going to be something that is going to come out. There's also going to be some just general Q&A type things where, I'm going to rant about something and give me your opinion. What are some good book ideas? What are you guys searching for? Because if I can answer a question that you have by providing you with a guidebook and a resource, that's something that is worth my time. It's worth me researching. It's worth me producing, because if you have that question, so does someone else. And it's amazing that Amazon has, given us these tools to be able to provide and produce these amazing guidebooks for people. So this is going to be a very short podcast just because I wanted it to be an introduction. I want to be able to launch the podcast page, kind of make all the tweaks that we need to make, and get it going live. I do plan to release 1 to 2 podcasts per week. Once we get on our regular schedule, I'll have a little more kind of back end things to deal with here. But as soon as we get kind of on a regular schedule, you guys will be able to tune in. Some of them will start to have video along with that. And I'm just really excited to be here with you guys, to share this with you. And, please go ahead and subscribe to whatever platform it is that you're listening on, whether it's YouTube or Spotify. I really am very excited to share all of this with you guys. And I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback and the things that you're interested in. We also have a Facebook page, so please go and comment something. Let me know what it is that you're reading, what you like to read, what genres you like to read. I really want to get to know you guys as well, and be able to provide with you guys what type of guides you're looking for. If you need self-help books, if you are interested in cookbooks, just whatever it can be. The genres are very, very wide, and I don't want to niche myself down too much. Obviously, yes, you're going to get all the travel stuff from me, but I want to be able to bring a little more to the table for my readers and my listeners, and bring you guys just a bunch of new stuff. So again, I thank you guys for joining me today. It's really been fun. I know it's been short, but it's been fun. And again, this is a learning experience for me, and I'm just really excited to get started with you guys. So we'll see you soon. Thank you for listening to Wanderlust Hearts.